When it comes to living large, Cristiano Ronaldo is not just dominating the match, he's rewriting the entire playbook. From mansions that make Buckingham Palace look like a starter home to rare exotic cars, CR7's spending habits are as outrageous as his footwork. With a net worth of $903 million, here's some of the things that he enjoys dropping big-time bucks on. A lot of people seem to think that Ronaldo has a spending problem, and when you consider the amount of money that he spent in acquiring properties, it might be a little hard for him to beat the accusation. You see, as early as 2007, young Ronaldo needed a home, and he decided that a $7 million mansion in Adderley Edge, England would do for a starter. This 3-story humble abode came complete with 5 bedrooms, an indoor pool, and a gym. Because, hey, when you're Ronaldo, a regular membership at the local gym won't exactly cut it. As his fame continued to skyrocket, so did his taste in real estate. And while playing for Real Madrid, he scooped up not one, but 2 ultra-modern mansions in La Finca, Madrid's glitzy equivalent to Beverly Hills. But CR7 didn't stop at getting properties in Spain. No. In 2015, he dropped a cool $18 million on a Trump Tower apartment in New York City. And spoiler alert, that investment turned out to be about as successful as a goalkeeper trying to stop one of his penalty kicks. He unfortunately sold it at a massive loss in 2022, but we all know that won't hold Ronaldo down for very long. In 2018, he broke records by purchasing the most expensive apartment ever sold in Lisbon for $7 million. This modern masterpiece comes with a spa, a gym, and multiple pools on the property, because having only one pool, that's just for peasants. But the real showstopper is the mansion that he owns in his hometown of Funchal, Lisbon. Ronaldo transformed a former warehouse into a 7-story palace worth about $8 million. The place comes with 2 gyms. 2! Just in case he gets bored of working out at one, he's got access to a nice change of scenery in gym number 2. Following his move to Saudi football club Al Nassr, Ronaldo and his family enjoy the luxurious life of staying at the Kingdom Suite of the Four Seasons Hotel in Saudi Arabia. The suite comes along with a dining villa, a media room, 24-hour service, a spa, tennis court, and sauna. As impressive as that sounds, the crown jewel of Ronaldo's real estate empire is still under construction. This upcoming mansion in Quinta da Maria, Portugal, has a very special highlight: a 30-car garage. So if you're wondering why anyone would need a 30-car garage, well, you definitely should check out the football star's collection of cars. It can be best described as an arsenal at this point. Not the disappointing football club that keeps finishing 4th, but an actual arsenal of automotives. First up, and definitely his most over-the-top toy, is a Bugatti Sandadice. With only 10 units worldwide, it's rarer than a Real Madrid fan at a Barcelona match. Priced at a cool $10 million, it's so exclusive that even most millionaires have to settle for just posters of it. Next in line is the Bugatti Chiron. With a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of under 2.5 seconds, it's perfect for those times when he's running a little late to practice or he needs to avoid some pesky paparazzi. This one comes at a cost of $3 million, so it's basically a bargain compared to the Sandadice. There's also his first Bugatti, the Veyron, which was purchased in 2011. Which is like the wise old grandfather of his collection. It might be older, but it can still teach these recent cars a thing or two about speed. With a top speed of over 250 miles an hour, it would really be better suited on an F1 track than on the streets of Madrid. At a price of $2 million, it's practically a steal if your idea of a bargain involves more zeros than most people's lifetime earnings. But Ronaldo's garage isn't just a Bugatti fan club. He's got his fingers in other automotive pies as well. He's got a Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, which we're all sure gets jealous from time to time for all the attention that the Bugattis receive, but that's priced at $310,000. There's also a McLaren MP4-12C valued at $1.5 million. And let's not forget the Porsche 911 Turbo, priced at a meager $130,000, which is like the car that you take when you want to hang out and blend in with, all the other millionaires. In 2022, his fiancée Georgina got him a Rolls-Royce Dawn convertible rumored to be worth up to $650,000. His collection also boasts another ultra-high-end model like the Maserati Gran Cabrio, the Bentley Continental GT, the Aston Martin, the Lamborghini, and so much more. With more than 40 cars, this collection might not just be about showing off. Okay, maybe it is about showing off, but it also reflects his love for speed both on and off the football pitch. One thing's for sure, if Ronaldo ever decides to quit football, or maybe when he retires in a few years' time, he should really consider starting a very exclusive taxi service. It isn't just Ronaldo's car collection that has us green with envy. His jet collection is also way up on that list. We're talking about a $73 million custom Gulfstream G650, which proudly sports the CR7 logo. Because nothing says, "Look world, I've made it," quite like having your initials plastered on your own flying mansion. This bad boy seats 19 passengers, perfect for Ronaldo, his family, and maybe a tiny bit of his ego. Just kidding. This jet has everything you could imagine, and then some. We're talking about a high-class theater, a kitchen area, and a luxurious lounge. So it's basically a 5-star hotel in the air. And if you know anything about Ronaldo, you know that he rarely buys things in singles. And honestly, who can fault him for that? We all need 2 or 3 of our favorite things sometimes. So it's not surprising that Ronaldo added another jet to his collection. This time he went for the Gulfstream G200, which is a little sibling to the G650. This compact model seats 8 people and is perfect for those intimate getaways with the family that the Portuguese star is quite famous for. When Ronaldo's not out on the roads or soaring through the skies, he's cruising the seas in his $12 million vessel. This 90-foot beast is a floating mansion with nearly every amenity you could possibly dream of. It boasts 5 cabins, 6 bathrooms, a lounge, a kitchen area, a theater, and a gaming room. Maybe the next time that you're stuck in traffic or wedged between a crying baby and a snoring businessman in economy class, just remember that out there somewhere, Ronaldo is having a stressful day trying to figure out which one of his vehicles he wants to take on a spin. It's a tough life for him. Yeah, I know. Now, if you're beginning to think that Ronaldo's spending habits might be over the top, just wait until you see his watch collection. First off, let's talk about his Rolex collection. He's been collecting these iconic timepieces from day one. His Rolex collection features a classic steel Daytona model valued at a cool $30,000. But he didn't stop there. He added a yellow gold Daytona model with a mother-of-pearl dial, worth $66,000. Because apparently, when you're worth about $900 million, wearing the ocean on your wrist, that's just another weekday. And then there's the showstopper, a Daytona model with a rainbow bezel that's brighter than an actual rainbow, sporting a price tag of $750,000. But it's not just Rolex that Ronaldo has a thing for. He has a deep love for the luxe watch brand Hublot as well. His Hublot collection ranges from the modest Spirit of Big Bang at $23,100, which is modest in Ronaldo's world, obviously, to the jaw-dropping MPO9 Tourbillon Bi-Axis King Gold. This baby costs a cool $1 million. Yes, you heard that right. A watch that costs more than most houses in America. I guess when you're out there scoring goals left and right, you really need a watch that's equally over the top. Next, let's talk about his Jacob & Company collections and his long-standing bromance with its owner, Jacob Arabo. And for over 20 years, these two have formed a strong friendship and partnership. In fact, we wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that Ronaldo is Jacob's emergency contact at this point. His Jacob & Company collection includes the H24 4-time zone watch at $150,000, which is practically child's play compared to the stunning 1 million gram baguette that he purchases. Of course, this baguette is not to be confused with an expensive sandwich. The crown jewel of the collection, though, has to be the Bugatti Chiron Tourbillon CR7 edition, another $1 million masterpiece. This watch has 232 baguette diamonds, 109 black sapphires, and 21 carats of gemstones. It also has an interesting backstory because he got it to match his Bugatti Chiron hypercar. But still, Ronaldo's wrist party wouldn't be complete without a nod to his Frank Mueller timepieces. The Swiss luxury watchmaker and his works have really caught Ronaldo's eye, and since then, he's been spotted with a number of his pieces. This includes the Frank Mueller Vanguard chronograph, a watch that'll set you back about $55,000, which is basically pocket change for CR7. But why stop there when you can have one of everything? He also owns the Frank Mueller Cintre Curvex Tourbillon, a beauty that costs a staggering $2 million. At this point, we're pretty sure that Ronaldo's wrist has to have its own insurance policy. Ronaldo's spending spree, however, isn't all just about treating himself. He splurges on his family and his friends as well. In fact, he is so generous to people around him that he's basically considered the real-life Santa Claus when it comes to showing up for them. In 2018, he decided to go all out for his rumored engagement to his girlfriend, Georgina. He didn't just put a ring on it, though. He put the entire Cartier store on it. We're talking about an $872,000 engagement ring that probably needs its own security detail. But that's just one of the many pieces that he's bought for Georgina. She's also been seen rocking a $60,000 Patek Philippe watch and a $50,000 diamond bracelet. And because apparently regular jewelry boxes are for mere mortals, he also gifted her a $140,000 Louis Vuitton jewelry trunk. Her jewelry collection is rumored to be worth a cool $4 million or even more. But Ronaldo's generosity, well, it doesn't just stop at his fiancée. In 2015, when his agent Jorge Mendes announced his engagement, Ronaldo decided that being the best man for his friend wasn't enough. Instead, he went full Oprah mode and bought Mendes an island as a wedding gift. An island worth a staggering $50 million. I guess when you're Cristiano Ronaldo, a toaster or a set of fancy plates, that's not going to cut it for a wedding present. And there you have it, a tiny glimpse into the life of a man who treats million-dollar purchases like most of us treat buying coffee. Love him or hate him, one thing's for sure, CR7 knows how to score both on and off the field.